you have discomfort in your life? Are you struggling with things in your life? What if I told you that life makes you uncomfortable? Life creates challenges for you to help you become more happy. Now hold on, let's look at this. So why do we get discomfort? We get discomfort because we feel we're not doing something that we should, right? Or we want to, or we desire. We have desires, we want to achieve things in our life, right? Nobody sits there with no dreams, no aspirations, no goals, and can stay happy. Hopefully you can agree with it, because discomfort is like a challenge that's being presented in your life, and you're uncomfortable because you haven't, taken those steps to either go to the gym and lose the weight if that's your goal, or make more money in your career, or start that business that you've been wanting to start. You're uncomfortable for a reason, and your body and brain makes you uncomfortable because you want something in your life and you're not hitting that goal. So what will it take you to, essentially climb that mountain, your Everest? And Everest could be pretty small right now. And again, your goals are your goals. So sometimes it could be just like, I need to get dressed and go for a walk. I need to call my mom because I haven't spoken to her for quite some time and I miss her and I want to resolve my relationship. Sometimes it could be just something that you need to do yourself. It could be as little as, I need to brush my teeth today. Sometimes we need to start small to achieve big things. People forget that it starts with the small details each and every day to get to that goal of accomplishment. People don't just say, I want to become president, and all of a sudden snap their fingers and become a president of the United States of America or president of your country, wherever it may be. What I'm speaking about is achieving your goal. It starts with a small step in the right direction, and it takes each and every day more steps in that direction to achieve your goal. If you want to become a professional basketball player, if you want to make it to the NFL, you want to become the president of your country, United States of America, obviously that's where I live, so that's why I'm talking about that. It doesn't matter. If you want a better relationship with your son, your daughter, your mother, your father, a friend, it takes small steps to get in there. And where does it always start? It always starts with you. It starts with you because if you don't work on yourself, nothing's gonna change. You have control and full power of you and nothing else. When you let that go and say, you know what, I'm 100% responsible for me, how can I change or make strides in a direction to be better for that person, be better for my career, be better for the goals that I want in my life? And it takes that. It's a hard pill to swallow to look in the mirror and say, what do I need to change about me to get the results that I want, right? Sometimes it's simple. Let's say I want to become a better basketball player. That's pretty simple. I need to work on different skills. I need to work on dribbling. I need to work on shooting. I need to work on free throws. I need to work on... So everything has something that you can work on. If I want to have a better relationship with friends or family or other people I care about, then what do I need to do? Maybe I should work on my communication. Maybe I should work on becoming more in touch with my feelings and become more emotional, be able to speak about what's going on and in my life. Maybe I need to become a better listener and talking less. I know that doesn't suffice me on this video, but maybe I need to speak less and listen more. And maybe I can't see what I'm struggling with. Maybe I need to hire somebody or ask my friend or my loved ones for some feedback, or hire a coach to work with so I can make those improvements in my life. Everything has a course of action. If I want better health, if I want to get in better shape, what can I do? If I have no clue what to do, obviously I can go online, I can research it. I can start by just going to the gym. Everybody I think at this point knows, start with going on walks, and then maybe hire a coach. Get them to write you a detailed plan of what are the action steps that will get to your goal. And let's say you make it 3, 4, 5 months down the road and you're still not getting to your goal. Well, work with another coach. Make adjustments to that plan. Things change and you need to change, right? So if you're not getting the results you want, you need to look at your plan and make adjustments to that. It's really that simple. If my goal is to lose 20 pounds and I've gone 3 months to the gym straight and I'm wondering why I'm not getting the results I'm wanting, I need to look at myself again and say, what am I doing wrong? What do I need to make adjustment? That doesn't mean I don't love myself, I don't care about myself, and I don't want, but I have to look at, why am I not getting the results that I'm shooting for? I'm going to the gym every day, but hey, I'm coming home and drinking a bunch of wine, eating a whole pizza every day, and then expecting that I'm supposed to lose this weight. Well, obviously, if you understand how to lose weight, it takes caloric restrictions, it takes eating healthy food, it does take exercise, it does take creating a deficit in your caloric thing. So if you understand that, it's basic math. And if you understand those steps, what it takes, it's really simple. So if you talk to 10 experts, you might get 10 different ways to help you achieve that goal. What you have to do is what works best for you, what works best for your lifestyle, and take those approaches and start grabbing things that they say that implements with your life. And if after you see results, as in you lost half a pound, that's success. You lost 1 pound, the next, that's success. So you're moving in the right direction. You always have to keep your eye on the goal. So you have to keep your eye on what is working and what's not working. Obviously, the easiest thing is get rid of what's not working. If it's really not working and you really analyze it, get rid of it. The things are working, keep implementing those, and find more things that keep working, get you closer and closer to your goal. The challenge is when you're uncomfortable and you have discomfort and you start to climb that mountain, so to speak. You start to climb up that ladder of success, and you get up the first rung, the second rung, and things are starting to feel good. You're starting to feel comfortable. If your goal is to lose 20 pounds and lose that first 5 pounds, you're feeling great, you're feeling good. Things are good. Sometimes we start to settle, we start to get comfortable. And we're like, hey, you know what, I lost 5 pounds. Like, I don't really know if I want to work that hard to get, lose those 15 pounds. So discomfort is a great tool for you. You want to find ways to become more uncomfortable, to consistently push yourself up that ladder. You can really achieve that 20-pound loss. Don't give up at 15 pounds. Consistently challenge yourself to hit to your goals. And maybe it's not healthy for you to lose 20 pounds. I don't care what your goals are. Well, I care what your goals are, but you have to make sure they're realistic and that they're getting you what you want. The reason why I say from a weight loss standpoint of 20 pounds is sometimes your body fat might be extremely low and you don't need to lose 20 pounds. It's really about transforming your body to make it look the way you want versus just dropping a random number on a scale. Because that could be you're losing muscle mass, could mean you're losing brain tissue, bone density, all that stuff. Weight doesn't determine how good you look on in general, where body fat and other things do determine that. Being in the fitness industry for years, obviously I know these things, but as I digress, we want to talk about things that are going to get you to your goal. So you might be a young kid who wants to achieve, play in the professional league as a basketball player. And you start off and you're getting really good, you make your middle school team, you're starting on your middle school team, but then the next step is, are you being dominant on that team? Are you making your high school level team? You might have hired a coach that only got you to step 1, and that was your middle school team. Now you might need a different coach that gets you to the next step of high school, then college, then the pros, right? So every step up that success ladder needs to move you closer to those goals. And you want to always analyze, am I making those progress that get me closer there? If you really break down your goal from a long-term standpoint and say, hey, I want to be the president of the United States. So first I need to probably get in politics. First I need to probably work on becoming a much better speaker, communicator, be more effective. I need to get more involved with my communities. I need to, build relationships with key individuals in this space. I need to volunteer. I don't really know what it takes to become that. It's not one of my interests, and so I'm unsure. Maybe it's about making $1 million. Then it's like, well, what industry do you want to focus on? Do you want to make it in real estate? You want to make it online? You want to do it in e-commerce? There's a million ways to go about this, but you have to find, what do you gravitate towards? What do you feel is going to make you succeed and be happy and achieve and make you the most money? At the same time, you have interests and likes into. I'm not saying you have to love everything to get to your goal, because there's going to be a lot of, hiccups, discomfort along the ways. And so you have to learn that, hey, it's okay to be discomfort, to have discomfort and be uncomfortable when I want to achieve something, because each step of that success ladder is going to challenge you even more. And are you willing to face that challenge and go up the next rung? Because the more you go up in life, let's say your goal is to make $100,000 a year. It might be tough and challenging and you feel it like it's impossible because all you're making right now is $10,000 a year. So making $100,000 may seem impossible to you. But once you hit $100,000, you're gonna hit a certain comfort, it's gonna be normal. Now making $1 million a year is gonna create a whole lot more discomfort for you in your life and create a lot more sacrifices. And then 1 million to 5, then 10, then 20, then 100 will create even more difficulty and more challenges and give you more discomfort in your life if you want to achieve those goals. So go towards discomfort if you really want to achieve your goals. Go towards it and find things that will make you more uncomfortable, because what that does is it trains your brain, trains your body to overcome obstacles. And when you can overcome obstacles readily and easily, you'll be able to level up and achieve your goals at a faster rate. The key with everything is speed of execution. If it takes you 20 to 30 to 40 years to learn these rules, hey, it's still good, it's still great. But if you can learn to get discomfort and struggle and push and put in the hard work and overcome obstacles faster, you will achieve far more in your life. You will feel far more reward and happiness and joy during that process, even though you'll face a whole lot more struggle than people who don't go out and achieve. So if you want a great life, expect it to be hard. Expect there to be a lot of discomfort, but expect yourself to achieve a lot of great things. So I hope you start leaning in towards things that make you uncomfortable, and you don't look at discomfort as a bad thing. You look at it as life telling you, if you don't become uncomfortable and push past this thing, you're not gonna get where you want. And I want you to get where you want. I want you to achieve your goal. If you want to put your goals down in the comments below so I can help you and tell you and maybe create a roadmap for you that's like, hey, it starts with this step, then this step, then this step. And the faster you can go through these processes and the more uncomfortable you can get and not care and just push through it and just go towards it. Like it's tough, I understand. Like I'm basically telling you to go towards something that makes you uncomfortable. Our human nature is about comfort. We strive to find comfort, right? We want to be comfortable. The challenge is, if you want a goal, and let's face it, when you're driving towards a goal, we're going towards a goal, you are in a much better place. You're happier, you're more joyful because you have a purpose. You're striving to hit that mark. When you hit it, it's not as fun. It's great. And yes, you could reward yourself and that's awesome. But I guarantee once you do that, after a while, it won't feel that great anymore. It loses its pizzazz, where now you should set your next goal and get uncomfortable. Get used to being like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna push through this. No matter what it takes, I'm gonna find people to support me. I'm gonna find people who will help me achieve that goal. If I have to pay them or find a ways to work with them so they can teach me how I can get to that, get my roadmap and make it so I can achieve this. And I'm gonna try to move through this as fast as possible, because the more you can run through walls with speed, the less it's gonna hurt. The slower you take to rip off that Band-Aid, the more painful it's gonna be. So remember, it is okay to be uncomfortable. Discomfort is our friend in life. It is telling you something. It's telling you that you have a goal, and if you don't get uncomfortable, you're not gonna achieve and be able to move up that ladder to hit that goal. So go towards discomfort, live life with purpose, fun, excitement, and I wish all the success for you to achieving more. Thank you.